hoping I don't shake too much. A little cold, sorry. Yeah. A little more colder than I was expecting.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Virginia Beach Regional Training Center for tonight's high school field hockey action. We have the Great Bridge Wildcats as they face off against the Warhill Lions here on Field 1 at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex in the Regional Training Center. Today's game, of course, is brought to you by Zoop Eatery, and playoffs are here, and we're bringing you this Region 4 matchup. If you can't be here in person, today's game, as well as many other regional field hockey playoff games, are being streamed live on the Virginia Beach Sportsplex website. Don't miss any action, so go to beachsportsplex.com under streaming and click on the link. And so Warhill, of course, in their light blue uniforms, Great Bridge in the white. Makes for an easy enough contrast in colors as the 6 p.m. showdown starts off, and Great Bridge in possession, currently find their way inside the circle. Can get a pass off towards the center and a penalty corner here early on for the Wildcats. A great chance to go up very early into the contest. We'll see what damage Great Bridge can do here. As Warhill with a few players inside the cage, and the delivery sent out towards the top of the circle. Taken stick handling shot into the back of the cage, already up by one. Just a couple minutes into this contest, Great Bridge Wildcats ahead of the opposition. That's Maddie Wiley who gets the game's first goal. The action resumes once more. Warhill in possession. It's taken back by Great Bridge, and they're looking to quickly add to their lead. Great Bridge, the #1 seed in the playoffs here. And it's not hard to see why, as already they've been able to jump out on the scoreboard, pull ahead of their opposition, and they look to continue to push that advantage, try and put more and more points up on the board, take Warhill out of the contest before it really gets going. The second corner coming up, and on that previous goal, it was Wiley at the top of the circle, received the insertion, and she basically went uncontested through the circle. It wasn't a Lions player that stepped up to her, tried to shut her down. We'll see what the play is here. Up to Kurth, over to the left side. Shot taken, not a lot of power behind it. Still in a dangerous area, Wiley picks it up. 2 lines on her back, kicked away by the goalkeeper. That's Lazuri, who's wearing the pink uniform. Wearing the extra equipment, she's able to make the keys stop and keep this lead only at 1 for now. Unfortunate giveaway, though, on the far side of the field. It seemed to roll off the stick of Ava Lewis and out of play. So an unforced error calls for a turnover. This one sent deep into Warhill territory. They're able to get it back, though, as they make their way towards the far corner. Defense turns the ball over again. Great Bridge trying to work their way forward. The ball is played out. Able to recover it, though, as the ball crosses the center field line. An option here for Wilson. She looks to go down the line. Ball's out of bounds. So I'm so excited to be bringing you this playoffs matchup. My name is Austin Urch here at the Regional Training Center. It's a beautiful evening, I can assure you that, for some field hockey. At a 6 p.m. start time. Right now it's just above 60 degrees as Wiley makes her way inside the circle again. Thankfully for Warhill, though, Schmidt is there able to take it away. Schmidt wearing the bright cleats that helps stand out among the rest of the squad. Wiley passes it off. Goalkeeper able to kick it away. Nice awareness by Lazuri, but she must be tested again. Ball pinballing around. Another penalty corner coming up. That's the third of the first quarter already that the Warhill Lions have to contend with on defense. Here's Julia Foreign. She plays the ball in. Kurth, right side, passed along. Wiley, in the middle. Here's Hester. Inside the back of the cage. That's another one for Great Bridge. That one scored by Aubrey Steckline. So a great job from the Wildcats out of Great Bridge, as Aubrey Steckline is able to double the lead. And now 2 for 3 on penalty corners. Certainly something that Warhill has to shore up with defensively. They want to stay into this contest, but aggressive on the forecheck. Great Bridge able to take it away, not wasting any moment, trying to get 2 goals in less than 2 minutes. Warhill defense able to shuffle this ball over towards the sideline where it's picked up. Trying to take it away now. Here's Hopkins on defense. She's able to win it back for her side. Finds Wiley in the middle. The ball is sent across to the opposite side of the field. Good idea to change perspective on the attack. It's nice stick handling. Finds her way inside the circle. Backhanded effort. Chips this one up. But a bit too far under the ball. And she gets called for a dangerous play. And it's going to be a difficult evening outing here for the Lions if they continue at this rate. It's been very difficult for them to come out of their own zone with the ball, as Wiley sends this one towards the cage, but it's out over the end line. No trouble there for the goalkeeper. Perhaps it's just being a bit too impatient with these passes, not allowing their teammates to open themselves up, as it's brought forward on the far sideline, and all too easy for Great Bridge. And was passed towards the center, wide open, penalty corner coming up once again. Foreign thought she might have had the advantage, but the umpire points towards the corner. Played short to Hall. Back to where it came from. Across the center. Hall takes it up. And it's passed away by the Lions. Defense trying to get some breathing room here. The Wildcats quickly pounce back. Wilson. Short pass off the mark though. Defense trying to recover this one. Unable to do so as Wilson's able to catch the rebound, so to speak. Keeps possession for her side. They continue moving forward on the attack, but a whistle slows them down. And since 1965, the AstroTurf brand has been driven by forward-thinking ingenuity. Today, AstroTurf continually improves its system design to deliver playing surfaces with the most realistic, sport-specific performance, longest-lasting durability, and sound player protection. Is here in the first round of the Region 4 matchups. It's the Lions from Warhill High School taking on the Wildcats out of Great Bridge. Number 1 seed taking on the number 8 seed. Currently number 1 seed in front by a pair of goals. Wiley able to register the first one on a penalty corner. I believe it was Hopkins who scored the second marker. So that one is picked up by the defense in stride. Excellently done there. Good awareness from part of the back line of the Lions. So they quickly redistribute the ball down to the far opposite side of the field. But it's oh so quickly taken back by the Wildcats, and that has to be a frustrating feeling for the Warhill players. The first chance that they get with the ball on the opposite side of the field is quickly taken back. And they give up yet another penalty corner inside the first 10 minutes of action, bringing that total up to 5. So delivery is towards Wiley, top of the circle. Shuffled along towards the right side. Hester, back in towards the middle. Goalkeeper out of position. That one didn't find its way into the goal. And a good job there by the Warhill Lions defense. Fortunate to come away unscathed. You can see already in this contest so quickly the Wildcats want to battle for every single ball. They don't want to give anything away despite the score advantage that they have. And surely as the coaching staff, that's something that you love to see, your players battling for every single possession, even in the early round playoff matchups, trying to set the tone of the contest here, still in the first quarter. About 10 minutes gone by. Wildcats already up by 2 if you're just joining us here at the Regional Training Center. So off the foot of the defender, umpire waves advantage. As play continues. Momentum down the sideline. Wiley takes it. Passes to Hall in the middle of the field with blue protective headgear on. Find Cummins over on the near side. One-on-one battle. Wildcats have some supporting staff over on the near side of the field, trying to find their way down the sideline. Kurth, 3-on-1. Keeps the ball at her stick, finally lets it go, able to find a teammate. That pass mishandled out of play by Hannah Higgins. Miss Mackenzie Cummins again looks to go backwards in order to go forwards. Finds Kurth and pass up through the middle. And just out of the reach of Steckline. I just want to make a brief correction from earlier. It said it was Hopkins. It was actually Steckline who was able to convert. So 1 goal for Wiley, 1 goal for Steckline. A total of 2 goals here for Great Bridge, trying to make it 3, kicked away by Lazuri. And the Warhill defense have certainly had their hands full already in this contest as quick substitute makes her way out onto the field. That's Paige Schmidt for the Wildcats, number 2 and white, to the top of the circle. Wide open for a pass. See if the ball finds her way there. Between the goalkeeper's legs, trying to bring this one down. Good defensive stop by number 3 in blue. That's Elizabeth Schmidt. As Steckline heads over to the sideline, she'll be replaced. Our player quickly sprinting onto the field, and there you see from the right side, number 13, Jordan Walters. It's got to be a bit concerning on the Warhill side. Already substitutions being made from the Great Bridge team, making sure that all their players can stay up to the top level of fitness. As this ball just called back. Here's Paige Schmidt. Delivers it, still on the near side of the field. Higgins towards the middle. Good pass. Stick handling. Here's Wiley. Cuts towards the inside, back out. Right hand. Shot. Blocked by the goalkeeper, and Wiley can't believe she couldn't finish that one. She did everything perfect there except the finish. Had almost the entire cage, but a good job from the goalkeeper trying to shut down the angle. Missouri able to do the work necessary. Prevent any further damage on the scoreboard. Warhill trying to keep this one in bounds. The umpire says they're able to do so. Sent down deep into Wildcats territory. Atlantic Bay Mortgage Group is lending you peace of mind. Not your typical mortgage company. I understand getting a mortgage can be stressful, but they're here to guide you every step of the way. They're dedicated to providing you an enjoyable journey from start to finish with Atlantic Bay Mortgage Group. Whistle called. Warhill in possession, trying to find a way inside the 25. Carnahan. And here's Patton. Taken away from her, though. Wildcats back on the attack, back in control. There's a bit of a change in pace for the Warhill side. They've been on their heels almost the entirety of this contest. They're showing a brief flash of offense, showing that they do have it in them. This Great Bridge side certainly can't get too relaxed just yet. Set to deliver the pass is Foreign. 4 ladies, including the goalkeeper, inside the cage. 1 outside for Warhill. As Foreign plays the ball in. Stopped, top of the circle. Over towards the right side is Wiley. Goalkeeper can't clear it away with her stick. Passed across the middle. Warhill trying to send this one away. Ball squirts free on the near side of the circle. Trying to pass it up along the arc. Warhill defense doing everything they can to try and shut this play down. Wiley somehow on the end of it. Taken away. Here's Higgins. Trying to push it forward. Use the penalty corner. Yet another one. 7 consecutive penalty corners for the Wildcats. Still none for Warhill. All inside the first 15. Foreign. Short pass to Hall. Hall continues the motion to Wiley. Working her way towards the spot. Hall just trying to nestle this one into the bottom corner, unable to do so. And the horn sounds. That's the end of the first quarter. I want to remind you quickly that the Vault Fitness facility is Hampton Road's newest 13,000 square foot facility, located in the Hilltop section of Virginia Beach. They specialize in youth athlete development, personal training, small group training, and specialty fitness classes. All at Vault Athletics and Fitness. So a 2-goal lead for the Wildcats as we're 15 minutes gone. Still plenty of action left in store for us here in the first round of this Region 4 matchup between the Warhill Lions and the Great Bridge Wildcats.
For more than 23 years, we've made it our mission to lend peace of mind.
Even when times aren't very peaceful.
We know that every borrower is unique.
That's why we put you first in every step of the loan process.
At Atlantic Bay, we are dedicated, now more than ever,
to providing digital tools, resources, and a lending hand.
To help you reach your home dreams.
Because we're here for you.
whenever,
wherever,
however.
After more than 50 years of innovation, AstroTurf still leads the way. The inventor of artificial turf does it all, right here in the USA. We engineer, test, manufacture, and install the world's most innovative fibers and turf technologies, with over 30,000 tracks and fields worldwide. AstroTurf, powered by Sport Group.
We're back with the second quarter. Just a couple of moments away from this Region 4 matchup between the Warhill Lions and the Great Bridge Wildcats. Today's game, of course, presented by Zoop Eatery. In the Zoop Eatery, you can build the perfect box lunch, customizable and individually packaged meal for your convenience, Choose from any of their wide variety of soups, fresh salads, made to order sandwiches, all served with a hunk of bread and dessert. There's something for the whole crew at Zoop Eatery. So 15 minutes into this game, we have 2 goals to speak of, both for the Wildcats, coming in the first quarter, both off of penalty corners as the action resumes here in the second frame. It was Maddie Wiley and also Aubrey Steckline were able to get the tallies up on the board for the Wildcats. In that order specifically, Wiley getting the scoring started, and here she is again, with the first goal of the second quarter, passed across the middle. Collision with bodies in front of the cage. And an early penalty corner already for Great Bridge. Picking up exactly where they left off after the first 15. Delivery up to Kurth. Short pass on the ground. Umpire keeps the whistle silent. Pass towards the middle, and this time the whistle sounds. No advantage there. The second penalty corner coming up. We've heard of the saying, when it rains, it pours, and that's certainly the case here with these penalty corners. This is the 9th of the game. Just about 16 minutes of action. Wiley to Kurth. Short pass kicked away by Lazuri. Still in a dangerous area inside the arc. Shot taken and a score. Autumn Labor adds to the lead for Great Bridge, making the total 3-0. It was a great job from Labor recognizing that she had the shooting lane open and just decided to take her shot. Wayne Gretzky famously said, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take," and perhaps this Labor thinking, why not have an attempt here? Has the lane open? What's the worst that could happen? Coming up with a big goal, just adding to that insurance policy that Wildcats already are beginning to build. Although judging from the possession statistics, it certainly would seem like they would be up by a much more significant margin. Lions defense doing a nice job trying to keep things close. As Wiley, it's an incredible amount of speed, and she's always such a dangerous player you have to watch out for. And that's one of the big benefits of having a player like her on your side. She draws that double team, sometimes even the triple team. And of course, by doing so, leaves other almost as equally dangerous players wide open in the offensive zone. There's another foul. It quickly resumed inside the circle. Caught up under the feet of the Warhill defender. She's able to avoid it. Wildcats take a shot, kicked away by Lazuri. Picked up inside by Auerbach. Able to keep it in play. Along the end line, Wiley takes it away with a nifty poke check. Inside the circle once again, flushed out by the Lions. Good effort by Pilger. Ashley Pilger, number 6 in defense. For Warhill, trying to keep that ball alive. Just couldn't quite get there in time. That's something you like to see, though, if you're a coach. An unrelenting hustle. The ball is played towards the middle. Trying to fight through a sea of blue is Wiley. If there's ever a player to do it, that certainly she's one of the names that'll be at the top of the list. The ball goes out of play. And Warhill a chance here to move the ball down to the other side of the field. Battle for possession. Foreign for Great Bridge, can't come up with it. There's a teammate, Hester, who does. One-on-one. Moved by the sideline. Hester gets whistled for the foul. Warhill continues their progress. It stopped with a good interception from the Great Bridge defense. They win the ball back. Now here's Kurth. Short pass. Finds Hall. Hall. Far sideline. Couple of blue jerseys trying to shut her down. Pass in the middle now. Foreign. Stick handle to the opposite side. Looking for that near post pass. Couldn't quite tell if she was aiming for Johnson. Lily Johnson, number 12. We're trying to thread that needle right into the bottom corner, where Steckline was able to score. But in the end, nothing coming out of that play. As Johnson able to get her stick on the ball, just disrupting the pass, slowing it down just enough to where she's able to have some teammates come and help her. Here's Wiley, again, winding up. Fans on that one. She was a bit frustrated with herself on that last opportunity. Felt she could have had a better chance, and she definitely could have. And with a player like Wiley, no doubt she'll be looking forward to that next opportunity, not dwelling on the chances that evaded her. It certainly helps the rest of your team as well to have essentially a locker room leader like that, someone who can always be a good example for the rest of the squad to look up to and model their game after. And while it might not be exactly the same on the field, it can certainly be the mental side of the game, which is almost as equally important as how you perform on the field. The two very closely intertwined. You see more and more sports psychologists being added by professional teams and a variety of sports: baseball, basketball, soccer, football, ice hockey, field hockey, you name it. Even swimming. You can have drastic improvements from meeting with a sports psychologist as the ball goes out of bounds. Great Bridge brings it back into play. Hard pass, excellently dealt with by Kurth. Trying to find a pass over on the left side, but it's nicely shut down by Auerbach. Taken back by Kurth. Battle for the ball, and that one's off the foot of Steckline. So Warhill trying to have a chance to clear here, but they're unable to do so. As they lose control over along the far sideline. And it's out of play. Hester fires a bullet pass, but can't be controlled. Looks like it might have caught one of the defenders on its way out. Looks like the ball went out from the fenced-in area. Warhill trying to make a substitution here. Ava Lewis headed off the field and taking her place, number 15. That's Kayla Zanette. If I'm not mistaken, that's one of the first substitutions that the Lions have made here in this evening tilt. They find themselves trailing by 3 to the number 1 seed, the Great Bridge Wildcats. A very strong field hockey team. Warhill making the 60, 75-minute drive down from Williamsburg, Virginia for this matchup. And that's not including any traffic, the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel. The Merrimack Bridge Tunnel always providing some congestion and a slowdown, though. That play is slowed down, but if you're looking for someone to speed it back up, there's Hall. And also Wiley. Play still going forward. Foul called. That'll be against the offense, though. Good job by the Lions. Seem to have cut back on the number of penalty corners that they've been giving away lately, especially here in the second quarter. Only 2 so far, compared to the 7th in the first 15 minutes. Ball finds its way outside the circle. Possession stays with the Lions. As a beach institution since 1968, Chicho's Pizza has been serving the best pie around for over 50 years. From the single founding location to now 8 locations around the area, stop in or order online to find out why they're Hampton Road's favorite. Chicho's, more than pizza. The ball vacates the far side of the field. There's another substitute lined up at the center line for Great Bridge. Lily Johnson, one of the starters, waiting to have her chance to come back into the contest. Elizabeth Schmidt gets the action started once more for the trailing team. Taken back by Wiley. Auerbach and the ball collide with her foot. So Wiley here with a long hit. Surveys the field, plays it towards the center. Kurth with speed, stick handling up into the body of the defender. That's Auerbach again. She's been victim of some unfortunate calls. The ball just seems to skip up into her. Foreign tries to distribute low towards Higgins. That pass intercepted, sent away. Leaves Hopkins to chase. And at this point of the game, it's a great plan for Great Bridge, controlling possession. And by doing so, you're just really not allowing Warhill to have any opportunities to take a shot on goal, let alone cross the midway line. And thereby doing so, just taking them out of the game completely. Have to hold on just for a bit longer here in the second quarter. And Schmidt plays it across the middle of the field, intercepted by Wiley. Good anticipation by her as she's able to fire the pass off to Higgins. Working her way inside the circle, turned away by the defense. Unable to get there in time. Was the Lions' left side. That might have been Caroline Finley. Or excuse me, Ava Harris, that's who it was. Number 23 instead of 13. Harris can't make a stop. Great Bridge still pushing forward, trying to press the advantage. Have a foul from the defense, but it's just outside the circle. Nice job to not give it away in too close to the cage. It's golfed down the field. Here's Harris. She's dispossessed by Wilson. Wilson quickly moving through the double team, able to get the ball off her stick. Now it's Wiley in the center. Tries to get through two, unable to do so. She turns the ball over. Now it's Warhill in possession. Harris turns into the double team. Tries to keep her back to them. Able to get the pass off, but off the mark. Too many white jerseys in the area. Good defensive play there from Schmidt. She was able to keenly pick out that pass as it was headed through the circle. Auerbach had that one on her stick just a bit too long, and it ended up costing her. The defense has to recover. Higgins there. Flowing right by Sophie Carwen. She couldn't keep it in play. Patton whistled for a foul. So here's Hall. Short pass to Cummins. Ball flies off her stick. A strong pass. Johnson couldn't keep it alive though. It trickles out over the sideline. One Life Fitness is here to help you live one inspired life. Start your new membership today at any one of their 8 convenient Hampton Roads locations, or go online at onelifefitness.com to claim a free trial pass. Once again, that's onelifefitness.com, where you can claim a free trial pass. One slides away, and Kayla Zanette thought she had an open lane down the near sideline. Just called back by the umpire. Wiley. A short, soft pass to Kurth. Kurth nearly has this one taken away by Carnahan. Unable to do so. Carnahan ends up getting whistled for a foul. Kurth, strong swing. Inside the circle, nearly found its way past the goalkeeper, Lazuri. Hasn't had to make too many saves as of late. She might be challenged once again coming up. Kurth, short pass through the middle, tried to find Wiley. Nice job by Patton, able to break it up. But now it's Hall pushing forward. She gets whistled for a foul. And the Lions track back down the other way. The horn sounds, though, and they can't get anything done for the rest of the second quarter. First half in the books. Great Bridge up by 3 over the Warhill Lions here in the first round. The Region 4 playoffs. The Regional Training Center at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex. We'll be back in about 5 minutes or so for the second half of this exciting contest between Great Bridge Wildcats and the Warhill Lions. 3 goals on the board, 1 for Wiley, 1 for Steckline, 1 for Labor. All 3, though, for the Wildcats.
Nobody cares for more young knees than CHKD Sports Medicine. Our specialists, surgeons, and physical therapists work together to develop treatment and training programs that get young athletes back up to speed safely with the strength and confidence they need to stay in the game for the long haul. CHKD Sports Medicine. Care today to last a lifetime.
What's so extreme about the DQ Reese's Extreme Blizzard? How about all the Reese's you could dream of with classic creamy Reese's peanut butter cups and crunchy Reese's Pieces? Plus, you guessed it, peanut butter topping and chocolatey topping. All blended in world-famous DQ soft serve. for a treat that takes your favorite combo to a whole new level. Wow, what a rush. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
The Virginia Beach Sportsplex would like to thank the following official sponsors: AstroTurf, Atlantic Bay Mortgage, CHKD Sports Medicine, Chicho's Pizza, Dairy Queen, John's Tax Service, One Life Fitness, Shine Time Power Wash and Paint Professionals, Tropical Smoothie Cafe, Vault Athletics, Why Not Italian, and Zoop Eatery. And today's game is presented by Zoop Eatery. Celebrate soup season and explore our wide variety of recipes. Good, I mean really good soup and broth at Zoop Eatery. As we're just a couple moments away from the start of the third quarter, my name is Austin Urch, and I'm excited to be bringing you this Region 4 matchup between the Great Bridge Wildcats and the Warhill Lions. The Wildcats, the number 1 seed here in the playoffs, Lions number 8. And on the score line, Wildcats certainly in front. The statistics would certainly tell you more of that story. 3 goals on the board, 1 for Wiley, 1 for Steckline, 1 for Labor. 9 penalty corners throughout the first 30 minutes of action, 7 of those coming in the first 15 for the Wildcats. Not even a shot on target, or let alone a shot, for the Warhill Lions. They certainly have their hands full trying to mount this comeback against a very strong Wildcats team who's been aggressive off the get-go. First goal just coming 2.5 minutes into the contest. Maddie Wiley from a penalty corner received the pass from Julia Foran, and it was all too easy for her. She essentially waltzed right through the defense uncontested, slid it right past Francesca Lazuri. As we start the third quarter here, 15 minutes on the clock, Wildcats in front, and the Lions having to play catch-up. We'll see what they can do here as the battle along the near sideline goes out of play. Wildcats still in possession. Number 14, Hester, brings the ball back in, able to find a teammate, Wilson. They look to switch the angle, switch the side of the field. Cummins, short pass back. Pass forward, though, is disrupted. It's kept alive by Foran for Great Bridge. Has Johnson in front of her, electing to take it herself. Cutting towards the middle. Inside the circle now, whistle blows penalty corner for the Wildcats. First one of the second half. And no surprise here, but it's for the Wildcats. Now jogging to insert the ball is Foran. She's been their go-to girl here on these penalty corners. Hard pass settled by Hall on her right side. Attempting for Foran is taken away, and here you see a great angle. Foran's hustling. Bring that captain's armband on her right leg. And certainly one of the reasons why she gets that honor, as well as Wiley. Both of them so aggressive, as well as the rest of this Wildcats lineup, to be honest. They're so aggressive on defense. As soon as the forwards lose possession of the ball, they're right there in the thick of it, trying to win possession back for their sides, and that certainly paid dividends for them during the regular season. And it's paying off as well here in the playoffs. That's a big reason why they're up by 3. Done a great job holding on to possession as well. And they don't lose it too often, but when they do, they quickly are able to get it back, as there's Wiley making a great interception once more. She traversed the field, working laterally. Goes off a pass to Hester, one of the other team captains. Stick handling through a pair of defenders. Picked up by Steckline in the middle. Defense is able to get there, one back by Hester, but a whistle blows. Alexis Hillstrom for the Lions tries to play it out. That one up a bit too high. Wiley signals for the ball as he's going to set it down and quickly play it back to Hall. Hester in through the middle, over a leaping Hall. Into the back of the cage. Another one up on the board for Great Bridge. Looks like that one was either Lily Johnson for the Wildcats. Might have been Cummins. Either way, it's another one on the board for Great Bridge, as now they're up by 4. With 12 minutes left in the third.
Last goal scored by Lily Johnson, assist by Taylor Hester.
You did get confirmation it was Johnson who scored, so 4 different goal scorers for the Wildcats. It just shows you the danger that they have all across their lineup. Warhill defender spills to the ground, quickly back up on her feet though. It's Emma Cook who is defending bravely against Hester. Cook was whistled for a foul. Hester short pass to Wiley. Now a brief game of keep away here. Pass in the middle. Foreign. Able to bank that one home. Another one on the board for the Wildcats. As they continue this strong offensive showing. Making it very difficult for the Warhill defense. There's 2 goals in about
Taylor Hester assist scored by Julia Ferren.
a minute and a half as Ferren was able to score that goal, and here trying for another one. Ultimately denied by the defense. Ball inside the circle, fritters away. Unfortunately for Warhill, they're in possession. So now they're going to get a chance to try and slow things down. Pilger, hopefully move the ball to the opposite side of the field. It's been all over this side of the turf here in the second half. As it's played up by Pilger. Intercepted almost for a moment by Ferren. Now she gets it back. Maybe on her weak side. Johnson plays it towards the middle. Wiley, stick handling. Runs out of room. So there were a couple too many blue jerseys in the area. Quickly sets it down and fans on the swing. The Warhill defender. I think that was Cook. But she'll be called on in a moment if Great Bridge can continue this pressure. Taken back by Hester. Moving forward. Over along the right side. Stick handling back towards the middle now. The shot attempt is blocked by Elizabeth Schmidt. Still kept alive. Between the defender's legs. Bit of obstruction there. On number 6, Pilger. Pass into the middle. Wiley. Has an option behind her. Drops back the pass. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the third. Kurth. Towards the middle. Picked up by Hester. Penalty corner now. Another one coming up for the Wildcats. And whether your child is competing as a part of a football team, likes to ride a bike, or is on the road to Olympic glory, the multidisciplinary team at the CHKD Sports Medicine program is dedicated to the comprehensive treatment of illness and injury in pediatric and college athletes. Ferren with the insertion to Kurth. Moved along. Just unfortunate that that final pass broke down. It was a good look from Hester. She looked for the back post. It just couldn't quite be finished off, and here you see Elena Acosta very briefly on your screen. Has yet to enter the matchup, but she seems to be the next Wildcat poised and ready to go. Brief substitution for the defensive side. Now Acosta comes into the game. Coming out is Wilson. Now here's Kurth. Acosta into the defense. Dribbled up by Wiley. Looking for room, trying to find it, but she tries to go right through a defender, and the umpire just letting her know she can't quite do that. Because earlier in the game, we saw Wiley doing a little bit of everything on offense. She was able to get the passes off to her teammates while simultaneously being able to create some chances of her own, and there she's able to find a good pass. Blocked down by the goalkeeper, but into the back of the goal. That's another one, this time for Higgins. Bumping the lead up to half a dozen. About 6.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Nice job by the Wildcats, just trying to follow up on the opportunity. It was a good initial save by Lazuri. It was the second and maybe even third chance that came back to bite her. Just couldn't get the ball away fast enough as Warhill now trying to claw one back. Down the sideline, Carnahan. And they'll say she ran out over the sideline. So now here's Acosta getting her first touches of the game. Short passing towards the middle and a great pass from Kurth. But it's given away by Hall. Quickly won back by Ferend. Her pass up through the middle. Great through ball. Finds Capes. Settled down by Higgins. Going to find her second of the night. About 6 minutes to go. Higgins back to Hall. Who will restart the action just outside the circle after the umpire's whistle. Short pass back. Hester cutting back across to the middle. Drop down looking for that corner. Just barely couldn't find it. It bounced off the post. As here's Kurth again. Trying to line one up. Blocked in traffic. And that ball's going the other way. And providing tax preparation and retirement planning services, John's Tax Service and JPM Financial Services have been serving all of Hampton Roads for over 20 years. They're the best thanks to you at John's Tax Service. Good battle inside the 25 of Great Bridge. I haven't said that too many times. Now the ball almost over the end line. A good play by Kurth, bouncing that one off the foot of Olivia Michaels. Looked like that might have been the stick. No call from the umpire. The ball's threaded right down the sideline, ends up spinning out of bounds. Higgins couldn't get there in time. So here's Pilger wearing the red band across her right shin, indicating a captaincy status. Foul called against Carnahan. Hill elevates a pass. Able to keep it low enough so it wasn't whistled. Finds Higgins. But again, Higgins unable to receive the pass. Nice idea from Great Bridge, trying to move the ball out towards the wings of the field. Free up the middle of the turf. So they can have some more action going down the center of the field. Allows for better shooting angles. Makes it much more difficult for the goalkeeper to try and block off areas of the net. Elevated pass through the center of the field. Good play by Kurth. The short pass. Able to find Hester. Hester taking it forward now. Ball on her right side. Couldn't get enough of that one though. Ball falls to the opposition. Picked up in stride. They're losing it. Kurth able to win it back. He's been all over the midfield. For this Wildcat side, a very essential part of the team. And has certainly been doing quite a bit of running. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a substitute lined up for her any moment now, as there's one now for Julia Ferren. Ferren is headed off the field while Hester continues her pursuit towards the goal. Finds Higgins. Ball squeaks back out to Hester. Here's Wiley. Stick handling between two. Tripped up in the penalty corner coming. (6-0) the scoreline. 6 different goal scorers for the Wildcats. They put on a very impressive display on offense here this evening. We're just a couple minutes away from the end of the third. Now with Ferren off the field, it's Nora Capes. So to take the first penalty corner for the Wildcats. The first insertion by someone not named Ferren here this game. Hester working her way towards the middle, another corner coming up. Now it's nice here to give some other players some reps, so if something does happen to Ferren where she's not able to deliver the corner, perhaps she's sitting out with a card as Kurth sets this one. And have someone like Capes, who's done it before and certainly knows what she's doing. Ferren very adept at the deliveries. Sometimes just to help have a bit of backup is the last line of defense, not named the goalkeeper, having to get stuck in there. Anna Hopkins, number 16 in white. As Kurth looks to play the ball back, able to spy out Hannah Higgins on the opposite side of the field. Great vision to find her and link up with a pass. Ball swung back towards the center by Capes, but she couldn't get around it enough. It falls out of play. Revitalize your property today. Shine Time is your turnkey solution for all power washing and painting projects. With years of expertise and experience in both residential and large-scale commercial settings, their focus is to bring new life to your home, building, or outdoor space and ensure 100% customer satisfaction every time. That's Shine Time Power Wash and Paint Professionals. Now just about 30 seconds or so left in the third quarter. Great Bridge a sizable advantage. They've controlled every single aspect of the game. Goalkeeper hasn't yet had to make a save. That's Peyton Belby. He's been all alone picking grass on the opposite side of the turf. Capes working her way forward. Back to Ferris. Now over in the corner. Autumn Labor, who scored herself the third goal of the game. Back in the second quarter with 13:30 left in the second quarter. The whistle sounds, and that's the end of the third. Very strong showing from Great Bridge. On offense, there hasn't been much that they've done wrong. The Tropical Smoothie reminding you to eat better and feel better. They're bursting with fresh flavors. They offer grab-and-go catering and box lunches. Tropical Smoothie Cafe on Princess Anne Road, right across the street from TCC. That'll be the conclusion of today's contest. Great Bridge coming away with the big win, advancing to the next round of the Region 4 playoffs. Taking down the number 8 seed, the Warhill Lions, in tonight's game. Once again, we want to remind you that tonight's game was brought to you by Zoop Eatery. Celebrate soup season and explore their wide variety of recipes. Good, and I mean really good, soup and broth with Zoop Eatery. So 6 goals on the board, 6 different goal scorers for the Wildcats en route to their big win over the opposition. There's 2 goals in the first quarter. First one for Wiley, just 2.5 minutes in. And then Aubrey Steckline got in on the action, as well as Autumn Labor in the second quarter. And then 3 goals in the third. It was Lily Johnson, followed up by Hannah Higgins, and closing out the scoring, Julia Ferren. Strong display from Great Bridge We'll see what's in store for them in the next round. You can catch all the action with many other regional field hockey playoff games. They're being streamed live on the Virginia Beach Sportsplex website, so don't miss any of the action if you can't make it here in person. Go to beachsportsplex.com under streaming and click on the link. I want to thank you so much for tuning in to today's action, or rather tonight's action. I have been and will continue to be Austin Urch, Breakbridge with a big win over Warhill at the Regional Training Center in Virginia Beach.